Algebra 2, Worksheet 23.2, numbers 14 and 15. I'm going to do both of them in this one video. At number 14, you've got x squared y times y squared minus 9z squared. And if you notice, if you've been doing 11, 12, and 13, you notice we're starting to have these patterns in these factoring problems. And a lot of them, especially like number 13, you had a difference of two squares. Now if you notice we do have a difference, I can take the square root of everything. The square root of both of these is going to be xy. The square root of this will be 3z. So this is a nice difference of two squares pattern. xy, again taking the square root of that first term, plus, minus, and then the square root of that will be 3z, 3z. Now number 15, this is a pretty big hint. When you see that the parentheses are squared, that means that when I factor, both of these should be exactly the same thing. And the trick with that is that all you're doing, again, just like the difference of two squares, you're taking the square root of each of these. The square root of 49x squared is 7x. The square root of positive 1 is 1. Now what I need is for them to multiply to give me positive 1, but when I add, if I multiply and add, they have to be negative 14, which tells me they're both going to be negative. Now if I FOIL it, I'm going to FOIL it instead of using the box. 7x times 7x is 49x squared. 7x times negative 1 is negative 7x. Negative 1 times 7x is negative 7x again. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Now when I combine the 7x's, these negative 7x's, those do add to give me negative 14x, which tells me that I've done it right, I've done it correctly, which means that the answer is just going to be 7x minus 1 squared.